Good morning, Rod here at A Better Way to Farm. It's snowing in southern Iowa and we're having a beautiful day on Saturday morning, and I hope that you're having a great day too. So Karen titled this 3 products that are proven to bring you a profit, and we are going to talk a little bit about the PFR research. Before I start that, I want to say this. I apologize. It has become abundantly apparent that we're having some phone issues. So if you have called me and I didn't return your call, I apologize for that. In the future, if you call me and you don't hear back in 60 minutes, please send me a text. Just text me the words "call me" and I will call you. We're very good about returning calls, but it is obvious that for some reason the calls are not getting through to us part of the time. So that being said, let's talk profit, because that's one of the things that's kind of important this time of year, is to figure out how we're going to improve that profitability on 2018. So the Beck's people, and we're not here trying to say use this seed, don't use that seed, but I will say this: the Beck's people have done the farmers a great service in that they actually are doing a lot of research. They're not taking any money for it, and they print your results good, bad, or ugly. I was looking through the magazine or the catalog from a year ago. Their book said one particular product that they had tested, the people had them test, and it came up with a return on investment of negative $32.01 per acre. I'm not exactly sure how a guy could go out and sell something that had a negative ROI in multiple locations of $32 per acre. So, you know, it's interesting because a lot of research tends to be trying to confirm something that someone wants to prove. And the Beck's people are out here saying, look, this isn't funded studies. This isn't little bitty plot work done somewhere at a university that we're paying to try and get the results that we want. It's just, we're going to take these products out and put them in actual field trials and tell you what we get. So the first thing they started looking at was our Amplify product. Now the Amplify technology is, the short version is we take adenosine monophosphate, which is an energy source, and we apply it directly to the seed. And when we do that, either in a liquid form or a dry powder, because we have both, and when you call or text, we'll talk about how that works and what the best choice is for you. But regardless, when you use the Amplify, when you put the adenosine monophosphate right on the seed, you end up with more plants per acre. On the average, about 1,699 plants per acre more. You end up with a more even emergence. We shorten that window of emergence, and all of the top corn producers are super excited about getting that emergence window really small, that all the plants come up simultaneously. It also increases root mass. It gives us a more aggressive plant that way, and translates into yield. According to Beck's 3-year PFR research, average return on investment, $13.56 per acre. So here's a little tip that a guy can invest. Factory direct pricing is going to be less than $3, and you're going to net $13.56 per acre. Now I think they actually used retail pricing on this, if I'm not mistaken. I know they did on a couple of the others. So it's something that we can do to give ourselves an advantage. We know that we're in kind of a upside down situation market wise. So guys, just think, take your corn acres, take them times $13.56. What does that mean? It means if you have 2,000 acres of corn, you could put over $27,000 of extra profit in your pocket. So hopefully that got your attention. Feel free to hit us with some questions here. Karen's running the all of the audio video equipment, and she's going to tell me when the questions roll in if there's anything we can do to help you that way. The second product that we're going to talk about from their PFR research is Wex. Now Wex is a product that we have had. It's our oldest ag product. We've had it for a long time. What it does is it is a pre-emerged surfactant, but it also has a nutrient-related action. And when we get that nutrient-related action, and enhance that root growth, we accomplish several things. We love this product because it just makes spraying better for a pre-emerge application. But when we apply it at that quart rate, which is going to cost us about $5 and a quarter to do, we also enhance root mass. When we enhance root mass, that does two things for us that's really important. Number one is it increases organic matter. Just think about it, guys. You're planting 30,000 plants per acre. We get you an extra 2 ounces of roots, 60,000 ounces of roots right there. So what does that translate into? About 3,750 pounds of extra organic matter per acre every year that you plant corn. That has great value as we raise that organic matter up. It also translates into yield increase. According to Beck's 3-year PFR research, average return, ROI, $6.11 per acre. So here's another little tip. Both of these are painless. The Amplify goes on the seed. You're already planting the seed. It's easy to do. The Wex just goes in with your pre-emerge chemicals. So you're already making that pass. It'll make the chemicals work better. It'll make the lines clean out better. They'll stay clean. The tips won't plug as much. You'll have no foam in your tank. And as an added bonus, you can increase your ROI $6.11 an acre. Now the third product that we're going to talk about is Soil Excito, and I'm going to go into this a little more in depth. It's only 2 years in, so it's not PFR listed, but over the last 2 years, the average return on investment with Soil Excito, $5 and a nickel. So we're getting back $5 on the average according to Beck's. Let me talk just a little bit about it. It is a plant growth regulator. It carries an EPA registration number. We have both a soil and a foliar, and you can apply it in the seed trench, or you can co-apply it with chemicals. You can use it in a foliar feed application or with post-emerge chemicals. It works too. And so the product's got a lot of different ways to apply it to keep it easy, make it work for you, and that's what we're always trying to do, is find out what you can integrate with very little effort to try and make it work better. So one of the big things, and they have not studied on this, but I'll just share with you, and we've had multiple ways that we've been told we're supposed to talk about this, but just let me say this. Soil Excito appears to have a suppressing effect on soybean cyst nematode. When applied in the seed trench, we get a tremendous yield response if we have SCN. Now, a lot of guys have soybean cyst nematode, whether or not they're aware of it, and you can test it and check that out and confirm that, and I encourage you to. But it is a great place. It would also be a big asset if you happen to have corn nematodes. Then your return on investment is going to be significantly higher. And so it just is another little thing to add to the arsenal, to put in the tool belt, to make us more money in 2018. Something else that we can do. So that being said, just flat out, not from a nematode standpoint, but just from a 2-year PFR average, $5 and a nickel. So Amplify over $13, Wex over $6, Soil Excito over $5. 3 things you could take a look at. Steve just called me here right before we got on the phone and said, hey, I was just looking through the Beck's research and I want to get some of that Wex and get to using it because it looks like a great product I want to try. And so it's always exciting to hear those guys and talk to them. Karen has a question.
Kyle asked how you mix dry Amplify with seed.
Good question, Kyle. Kyle wants to know how we're going to mix our dry Amplify with our seed. 3 or 4 ways. And remember this, guys, on any seed treatment, ours or anyone else's, the treatment is only as good as the mix. So the better the mix, the better the response. It comes in a liquid. Let me say that first, Kyle. We can put a liquid seed treater on and treat at the base of the belt, the base of the auger. We can treat the Pro boxes because this has a very lengthy shelf life. This could be treated in February while it's snowing. So you're all ready to go. If you want to use the dry powder, they actually make talc boxes that put talc on, and it works very well to go through those as a metering device. Some guys, if they happen to be using bags of corn, will still use the 2 ounces to 50-pound rate, put it in the bag and shake vigorously. You can treat it in the seed box. The situation is we tend to not get as good of mix there. We have some guys who actually have a tumbler, a seed treater, so to speak, and they will actually pre-treat their seed and then rebag it in order to get a really, really good mix. Let me just say that it will work as the seed box treatment. Maybe we give up a little bit, but we've got to find what fits within your operation, Kyle, and make sure that we're not driving you crazy in the springtime. So we can talk about that when you call about which option might fit best for you, but those are some of the options that are available. Do we have any other questions, Karen? We don't. All right. Well, guys, we're not going to belabor this point. It's always an honor to talk to you and spend a little time with you. We had a great week. We were in Ankeny with a whole bunch of guys, and we had about 100 and almost 130 people went through the training program this week, picking up ideas on what they're going to do. And let me say this. In the world today, the information comes at us. It's just screaming. It's like standing on the interstate and the cars are going by at 80 miles an hour. Grab something. For the guys who went through training, pick 2 or 3 ideas and implement those. For those of you who are yet to open your account and go through the training, take something that we've talked about over the course of the winter. Use some of our low-hanging fruit. Use this stuff that's PFR proven. You know, let's talk Amplify, let's talk Wex, let's talk Soil Excito, but let's talk. That's the important thing. I hope you guys have a great day. So call me at 641-919-1206. Hey, if you don't hear back, text me at 641-919-1206 or send us a message right here on the Facebook page. And we look forward to talking to you real soon. Thanks.